And this one has nothing to do with video games. However, this one is definitely pertinent for this time of year in the season. So how many of you know about Spirit Halloween? If you know about Spirit Halloween, raise your hand right now. I know Spirit. Maybe I've been there, right? I like Spirit Halloween. Or raise your right hand, okay? All right, is your hand raised? All right, why are you doing that? I can't see your hand. You guys fall for that every time. I can't see. Ridiculous. Anyway, so Spirit Halloween, all right, is a store that, at least in the United States, because I don't know if they're outside of the United States, but in the United States, it's a store that is a pop-up store. Every season around September, October, they look for locations that are like empty or abandoned or like a store that went out of business. And they'll lease that store for about a month and a half. Usually it's like mid-September, and it usually runs all through October, and then they close in early November. And it's just a Halloween-themed store. They'll have stuff like this. In fact, I would be willing to tell you, I probably bought some of this stuff at Spirit Halloween. I bet I did. I bet at least a couple of these things I purchased at a Spirit Halloween. They'll have all kinds of decor, a Halloween tree or a ghost or a plant monster or a cute black cat kitty or Bone Meal the Skeleton or the Nevermore Crow. That's the kind of stuff they sell there, okay? So, I have a big announcement. This year, in select locations, Spirit Halloween will not close. Absolutely not. They're going to keep that spirit going. It's now going to be rebranded Spirit Christmas. And it will remain open throughout the Christmas holiday season. So first it's Spirit Halloween and then it's Spirit Christmas. All right? So that's kind of neat. And it says they will have Christmas decor, apparel, gifts for people for Christmas, inflatables, stocking stuffers, and you can even meet and greet with the real Santa Claus. The real one. Not the one that goes to the mall. Not the one that goes to, like, you know, Walmart. It's not the Walmart Santa. That guy's a drunk. This is the real Santa Claus that you can meet at Spirit Christmas. They got the exclusive rights to get the real Santa to meet and greet with your kids, okay? Now, that's pretty neat. And when I heard this, I was actually excited because I love Christmas. Halloween's great. I love Halloween as a holiday. I like Christmas the best. Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year, all right? So I was like, this is exciting to me. I like this news. Hopefully, you know, maybe I'll check it out. My wife and I love Christmas. And the thing is, where I grew up in Connecticut, okay, there was actually a store called the Christmas Tree Shop. And when you went in there, and by the way, it was year-round that the Christmas Tree Shops were open. And you would go in there, and they would not only have, like, Christmas trees and Christmas decorations, but they would have all kinds of stuff. Home decor, you know, knickknacks, some arts and crafts stuff. It was a really nice store. But around the holidays, dude, the Christmas tree store was amazing. You go in there, they got anything you could want. They've got Christmas trees and Christmas lights and a million different kinds of Christmas decorations. They've got stand-up statues, animatronics. I'm serious. The crazy stuff. The big inflatables now that are all the rage. They have all that. Tons of different light displays, candles, you know, cooking stuff. Everything you could want for Christmas is in there, right? There's nothing like that out here. Since I moved to Washington State, there's nothing like that out here. And it's bizarre because you know that Christmas is a giant profitable holiday. So why there aren't any businesses like that out here, I don't know. Basically, there's generic stores. Like there's Joann or Hobby Lobby. Or you could go to like Target, and Target will have a Christmas department. But there's not like a store just for that. So Spirit Christmas is going to be that. But I'm sorry to say, my friends, if you're excited like me, you've probably just gotten your hopes up for absolutely no good reason. Because I wanted to read further into this story. I mean, look, 200,000 likes on this post in the 17 hours since it was made by Popbase. So obviously, people are pumped. They're excited for this, right? Wow, Spirit Christmas sounds good. But if you scroll down, sadly, you find out they're only planning on doing this at 10 stores. What? Why only 10? And why all on the East Coast? Look, Waterford, Connecticut. I know Waterford, Connecticut. You want to know who lives there? A bunch of bums. They don't need Spirit Christmas. They don't have any Christmas spirit. You know what they do in Waterford, Connecticut? They walk around the streets going, humbug! Humbug! Ridiculous. Why would they get it? Right? Massachusetts, a lot of New Jersey, and New York, and Erie, Pennsylvania. Erie, Pennsylvania? You want to know who lives in Erie, Pennsylvania? Cows. A bunch of fucking cows. They don't need Spirit Christmas. They need hay to chew. Why don't you have Spirit of Hay? This is ridiculous. I wanted this here. I wanted this nationwide Spirit Christmas. I would have been pumped. I would have been in there buying shit. I would have been excited. Why is it only in these places? This is absolutely unacceptable. I, the king, hereby decree on this 8th of October, 2024, that Spirit Halloween must become Spirit Christmas at all locations nationwide, or else you will incur the wrath of the king. If I do not see Spirit Christmas in my local neighborhood in November, I'm going to be very upset. And this guy, this woman, excuse me, gets points. She goes, why didn't they just call it Christmas Spirit instead? Yeah, they're right. They should have called it Christmas Spirit. But you know what? How much you want to bet? Christmas Spirit is probably trademarked by some idiot, right? Some dunce probably had a store at one point and called it Christmas Spirit. So they probably have a trademark for it. So they're probably like, we already call it Spirit Halloween. We'll just call it Spirit Christmas and we'll cover our butts, right?